We are back.
Guess who's back?
Back again. Okay, I don't want to get copyright. Like literally 2 seconds and it's copyright. But we are back after a hiatus. Feels like it was like a month-long hiatus, and COVID tried to take us out, but
didn't succeed.
We
back
keep,
up 10
pushing. Okay,
exactly.
We trying to get this whole shit out there. There was too many whole shit that was going on.
A lot of whole shit.
So we felt like it would be a disservice to the community, the whole community.
Exactly.
We had to come back for episode 9, okay?
9?
Episode 9.
9 and looking fine.
You know, got a new wig or whatever. But yes, we are back. I'm so happy. So, guys, I got COVID, unfortunately. And this one over here, we're ready to go back in 2 weeks. I was like, I'm on a pop and let's go. And she came in contact with someone.
Came in contact with COVID. I didn't get it, but yeah.
We felt it was safer to just quarantine, obviously, and not try to get us reinfected or infected again, like all that. So yes, COVID.
COVID is real.
You know, look, the celebs that come out, they're like, COVID, guys, it's a real thing.
After you get COVID,
it can happen. It can happen to you. It happened to me. And I'm like, yeah, it's been happening for the past year and a half. Like, where have you been? We've known it's been real. What do you think it was? Like, what did they think it was?
I don't even know. They have a hard time dealing with things unless it affects them. I think that's just what it is. People don't. Oh my
gosh, I'm just like
out of sight, out of mind, basically.
Yeah, people have been dying from COVID. Like, it's been happening. People have been getting sick. That's why we were on quarantine. We were on lockdown for a minimal amount of time here in Florida, but still lockdown nonetheless.
Literally, we've been like the epicenter of it the entire time. I feel like I'll see in the news like, Florida has the highest COVID cases. I'm like, oh my god, again?
Yeah, no, I think because all the events are happening here in Florida as well.
True.
So then, like, nothing is closed. And, dude, I seen that Rolling Loud event. And I'm just like, even Lollapalooza and they try to say, oh...
Where's Lollapalooza?
Chicago.
Okay.
They try to say that it wasn't a super spreader event.
There's no way a festival cannot be a super spreader.
Literally.
Whatever the heck. Like, there's no way.
Also, people who were, if you're feeling sick a couple days after a festival, you probably got it at the festival.
Who was that one girl who tweeted? She was like, "I'm not feeling well, guys." She was at Rolling Loud, and she's like, "I do have COVID, so anyone who came in contact with me get tested." She literally tweeted that. I forgot who it was.
Who came in contact with me? That was pretty much like half the United States.
Literally, what the heck?
How many people are rolling? Yo, honestly, I don't even know how I went to those festivals.
I don't know how you did it either.
And I used to be in the front.
It was pure love for the art that you had, honestly.
Honestly?
Because, like, no.
Honestly?
I can't.
It's a thrill, though. It's a rush. But honestly, I don't care about that rush for COVID.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Not worth it. Definitely not.
But I used to be in the front. And then sometimes, like, I see videos and I'm like, there's, at least hundreds of thousands of people. And... what you gotta imagine you in the middle of that, like people who, if I don't get to the front, I'm staying in the back because I need an exit strategy.
I see.
So I need to be able to be carried out by security in the front.
That's
if
smart.
I like feel the verge of passing out, which I actually almost did.
So that happens so many. Like if you go to a concert or a festival, you're gonna see people getting carried away. Like it's just.
But usually I'm like good.
But yeah, you told me about
that. I almost died.
Why am I laughing? You're like, I almost died. I'm like,
no, I can laugh about it now, but literally, so, now that I think about it, it's just crazy. I just needed a shit, but
that would be your issue.
So I'm sitting, I'm like in the front. I'm so happy. I've been waiting to see Travis. Like I hadn't been front row at a Travis in a minute. So I'm like, I'm going to see him on a festival stage. I'm ready to see Travis. I done waited the whole day. Hot, sweaty, thirsty. Had my...
dehydrated.
Like, literally dehydrated. Banged up against people. I'm like, I'm ready to see Travis. It's for the art. It's for the culture. I'm ready to do this. Yeah, so the whole day gone by. I'm fine. Towards, I want to say... the second to last act of the night. So Migos was going, and then it was supposed to be Travis Scott. Migos starts performing. why they got flamethrowers in their
Oh,
freaking
God.
performance? So it's just like, push, push, get niggas in trouble. Get niggas in, and literally, I'm just like, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Like, I'm like slowly fainting because the smoke, and then I feel like my lashes singeing off. Like, literally, I just felt everything just flash before my eyes. And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
so then the only thing that was saving, I'm like, Travis is coming up. Their set cannot be longer than 15 more minutes. I'm like, I can survive. I just need one song. Travis just needs to see me, put me on stage, and I just start rapping, and I'm good.
I was going to say, like, that is not the show you want to be, like, not feeling good for Travis, because you're going to be fucking thrown around.
Like, I just wanted to get noticed by Travis. And so I'm sitting there, I'm like, yes, I'm got it. But then it's like, you niggas in trouble. I'm like slowly fainting, slowly like dying. Then all of a sudden, I was like, nah, something is wrong. So then I got out, and security like pulled me out, and then I started like, I was fine. I started walking. Then all of a sudden I felt I sit down, I grab like a water and stuff, and I'm like, my stomach is rumbling. I haven't eaten all day because number one, I was like, okay, if I don't eat, like I'll be fine to like, because I knew if I ate, that would have made me want to shit more.
Oh, you
like,
can't know win with you.
I can't fucking win. I can't fucking win. But literally, I'm like, if I were to eat, then I would have been like too sick. Like I'd feel bloated. So I'm like, okay, I didn't eat. I drank water. I had like a little snack or whatever. But bro, no. I'm like, I was like, ooh. And then, because I did not want to use a freaking porta potty.
Yeah.
So I was just like, Ashley, I don't care. I don't care. You better hold this shit in. I had to. I just had to. I went to the porta potty, and I like basically stood up shit in the
Oh my
freaking,
God.
Like, I was just, yeah. Migos honestly killed me.
Probably.
I was so mad. Because I didn't want to see freaking Migos.
I was gonna say who does, but really who does? Like,
Oh my, why are they always at every festival? And they don't even put out new music
I feel
sometimes.
like it's a requirement. They're like, we gotta have the Migos there.
Oh my gosh. I'm just like, no, get to the main shit. I don't want to see this. So, yeah, I almost died at a festival. But like at any other concert, I'm fine. Like when it's like pushing and I'm in the front, it's fine. That was that one time.
It's outside too. That's different. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's outside. It's hot. But I always just think about the people who are in the middle. Like, why would you ever subject yourself to that trauma of being in the middle?
Just for the vibes, honestly.
No,
I have no idea. But I'm the same. Like, unless I'm in the front, I'm just gonna go to the back, hang out, enjoy the music. Like, I don't need to. No.
So like, Rolling Loud was like split in 3 stages. So there's like a smaller stage where if you go like obviously earlier in the day, if you're in the middle, it's not too bad. It's just like calm and chill. So I understand that. But if you're
main stage,
like 8:00 at night, main stage in the middle. You brave. Honestly, they're stronger than the troops. I'm just kidding.
Not at this time. Let's not do that now.
I don't give a fuck. But yeah, so dying at festivals, fun. Super spreader events, COVID.
Fun, more fun.
Did you see? I'm not gonna say what it was about, but Fox News and that thing where they're like, "It's a hot boy summer and get on."
I did see that.
Like,
I don't remember what it was about. But
I'm thinking the world is just ending.
Everything's
too much shit is happening.
Yeah, too much, honestly.
Just the what's it called? The simulation has been broken.
Yep.
And there's nothing. Things are just not aligning. I just feel like an apocalypse is coming soon.
That's the energy that's like, we had a plague, basically.
Bro,
like,
what's next?
I don't even know.
Zombies?
I'd be gone if there were zombies, honestly.
What would you do?
If like, what can you do?
No, like literally, what if you woke up one day and then your roommate just like comes out?
My roommate's a zombie?
Yeah.
Why did you start me off so bad? Because my first thing is like, okay, I'm gonna go to my brother's house.
Like, what if you wake up and then like your roommate's like, I don't feel good. Then all of a sudden, like, you see like a weird mark, like a bitten mark or something, and then like you're just like, no, some shit's happening. But then you look out in the street and then you see a zombie. Okay. So you don't know that your roommate's turning, but you see outside
that there's
some zombies. What are you doing?
Well, in that situation, you don't want to accuse them of being like, you don't know
I'm
what's
gone.
going on. Really?
I'm leaving you. Sorry.
Honestly, that's true.
I'll
Yeah,
be like,
while they're still
where'd you get that bite?
yeah, while they're still like, oh, I don't feel good. It's good. Yeah, probably.
I'll be like, I gotta go to my parents' house real quick.
I have to go do something, be anywhere but here.
Like, and then what if you saw like just zombies in the street while you were just driving?
Killing them, knocking them out. What do you mean? Like, what else can you do?
No, but like, what would you do in this of a zombie apocalypse? What would happen? Like, what would you like? First day you realize it's a zombie apocalypse. Walk me through what you would do.
Okay, so first day, like I said, I don't even know because I'm like, you can't even go to the store. I think I would just die. Like, I literally would die. Because my plan would be to go to my brother's house because I feel like he'd always be prepared for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, would I even make it there? I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would because I'm just picturing like all the zombie stuff I see. I feel like they just pile in the car and stuff. And I don't have any weapons. How do you even kill a zombie? Can you kill a zombie?
Shoot him in the head, spear.
I don't
have you watched Walking Dead?
Okay, but do you think I have a spear?
I don't know.
A
knife?
Okay, I guess I would just have a knife. I don't know. I would just try and make it to my brother's house. And then once I get there...
You're offing yourself?
No, I'm just saying, it's up to him. Like, I don't know. I'm just going to follow what he says. I don't fucking know. I literally couldn't survive. I couldn't do it.
What if it was me and you out and just surviving, trying to survive?
Obviously need a weapon.
And then what if I'm obviously my fat ass, I can't run no more. I'm just over it. I just can't. What would you do? You leaving me? You leaving me?
What do you mean I can't? We would just walk until we die?
You leaving me? Wow.
I mean,
you leaving me?
I would try. I mean, I would try. We could try and figure it out, but it's like, I can't. I couldn't do it. I think I would.
There will be no more episodes of the whole podcast. There will be no more episodes. Sorry. Bye.
Oh my god.
Walk off set. Ashley storms off. Whole podcast is officially over. Ashley just stormed off set. We can't find a new co-host.
It's like when it's is it Maury or whatever? They like follow them backstage with the camera.
Look,
they're like running.
I'm falling. She's gonna kill people.
No, but
wow. If you got a broken leg, I would try and find.
I mean, obviously, I would try, but I'm thinking
down.
we're just like slowing. If we're slowing down, the zombies are gonna catch us. But actually, you know what? You're saying, okay, we're running for a while. And like, I'm tired. I can't run anymore.
Like I'm just.
So then
like,
we start walking.
Like I get like my ankle. Like
okay,
I roll
that's
on my
worse
ankle
than
or
you
something.
being tired though, because you're actually hurt.
Yeah. So are you gonna just leave me?
No, I'm trying to make it, but then if worse comes to worse, every man for himself. Like,
wow, you see,
I try my best, but
notes taken
for the zombie apocalypse when it happens.
Taken.
Okay,
let's
gotcha.
Let's see what kind of Christmas gift she getting. Let's see. Wow, no, I think if a zombie apocalypse happened right now, like if I walked out and I just started seeing people just go acting a mess. I feel like I would obviously try and get my mom or something like that. Like, I feel like we would drive to get mom. And I don't know, like, I don't know, we drive into some, like, farmhouse. Like, we gotta go to, like...
secluded place?
Yeah. I feel like the best places are somewhere secluded.
True.
Where you're in the middle of the woods or something. Not, like, wooded area, but, like, not the
like
city.
less
Less
populated.
people, less populated.
Yeah.
You just gotta find something like that. And try and survive. But I feel like, what is the point of living?
That's what I'm saying. At that point, what is the point? So I'm like,
Walking Dead is on their last season. And I'm just like, you've been 11 years living through a zombie apocalypse for what?
For what?
What is the sense? What is the point?
Like, what happens when everyone's dead and you're the only one? Like, what do you do?
Oh my gosh, like, there's too many. Like,
are they even? Is the main cast even still on the show?
Most.
Really?
Like who do you?
Because when I watched a couple seasons.
Like, who do you think is the main people? Like, there's still people from the
like
original
literally
cast.
the original cast. There's somebody still living.
There's people from the original cast that are still living, but they are on different. They're spin-offs right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's different shows or franchises, spin-offs, and everything like that. So, yeah.
Huh.
Zombie apocalypse.
I
just feel like stuff like that, or like even what's that movie where you couldn't see stuff?
I can't think of it now. what was it? It was like
Silent
one word.
or
Bird Box.
Bird
Right?
Box. Yeah. Like stuff like that. I'm just like, look, honestly,
I'd be out.
done.
I don't have any kind of survivor skills whatsoever. That's why I'm saying the zombie thing. I think I'd be done.
And I feel like zombies from like Walking Dead are also different from like zombies from Shaun of the Dead and stuff like that.
I don't know that one. Like, what? How could it be so different?
It's a British. He's like this British actor. I've never seen the movie.
But what's the difference in the zombies? Is what I'm saying.
They just look creepier.
In
I feel like
Shaun
Walking
Dead
Dead,
thing?
like they seem so sluggish. Like I don't know.
Yeah, that's how I picture zombies. Honestly.
Yeah, but like the ones from Shaun of the Dead just seem so aggressive and like weird and disgusting. Like there's like a fat one. He's just been
What?
Like, because I just remember, like, what I've seen.
Very fat-phobic statement.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Fat-phobic, look at me. But, I'm saying just what I've seen or what I remember from, like, clips that I've seen. Because it always just come on, like, Comedy Central or something.
Oh, okay.
I feel like 1 year older, you know, recent birthday, I just feel like I'm at the stage of my life where I need a man.
Yeah.
I should probably get one. I should probably settle down, right?
Probably get one, yeah. Because it's that easy to get one. She's acting like, I should probably get one. Yeah, let me just go outside.
I should probably pick from the bunch and just say, it's okay, it's time.
Yeah, I guess.
No.
We're not there yet. Not there yet.
I'm not that desperate yet.
I don't know if I'll ever be that desperate.
Yeah, no. Men just don't. I just feel like my personality, I can't.
It doesn't like mesh well with. Yeah.
Like I can't fake shit for too long. I'd be so annoyed.
So you couldn't make it on Love Island?
No, I could make it on Love Island. Dang a little cash in front of me, I could make it. I could be
True.
No, I could make it on Love Island. I wish I could go on Love Island.
You really think you could fake it?
I want to be on TV. I need to be on TV.
Yeah.
I deserve to be on television.
I see that. I see that in your future.
See it. Manifest it. I believe it.
Exactly. You have to keep saying it and believing it, then it'll happen.
Honestly, it will. It will.
It will happen.
I'm applying for a show.
I'm
actually applying to a couple shows right now. So if you do see me on
we got
the TV
stuff in the works.
Yes. And then Leah would have to take over the whole podcast. She would have to have a guest.
I'd have to be the main hoe.
Literally.
Wow.
You might have to get some guests on here yourself. Got to figure all this out.
You'd come back and we'd have like nothing would be going on. I'm just shooting on my phone. Hi guys.
And then you need to take care of my social media because I do not trust anybody else with it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how I could do that.
What?
Like handing your phone over to someone and like, oh here, good luck with my social media.
Oh my god, I would if you were on a show and then I had to handle your social media, I would be the best person to do that.
Yeah, honestly, it would be like you.
I would make like something happens, you're hooking. I'm just like, you know how Tyler on Love Island, they were making jokes with his.
Yes.
I would do stuff like that all the time. We got to keep you relevant.
Exactly.
Keep you relevant. That's the whole point. But yes, I am definitely applying to some reality show television because I need to be on TV.
I want to apply to shows too. I want to be on a show, but probably not the same as you.
Because the shows that I'm applying to, I enjoy watching them. I've watched them since I was like a lot younger, and I just I want to be on it. I just love it. I love the show. I don't want to say it, just in case they call me. But yeah, so I've actually been out of boredom. I've been on What's New, Hinge.
I actually didn't do it at all. Like when I was like quarantined, I wasn't really on it. But I'm so like over it. So I get it. But anyways,
but I've been on it, and I was talking to a couple, but like I was talking to this guy, and then he stopped like messaging or whatever. Well, actually, I stopped messaging, but the fact that he didn't message again, I was just like, feel some type of way.
So you stopped messaging.
But then it's like, like you're playing that sort of game where you're trying to be like, oh, I'm not super interested or whatever, so I'm not going to double message or whatever. My thing is, once I see you or something like that, or like see a picture or you post something, I get the ick. So I'm disgusted.
You really are the queen of getting the ick.
No, because literally he had a message, and so I'm like, yo, you stink for not messaging me. And then I saw this picture, I'm like, ew, no, he's not cute. So
He's not worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like then it's like I realize like they're not worth like my time. It's not really necessarily the ick. It's just a realization, I guess.
I see.
But yeah, so I just, oh my god, it's so draining though. I wish it was more fun. And honestly, going out to date right now in a panoramic where there's
True.
Delta variants, I'm just
Everywhere.
I'm just like, I don't really want to go out. Like, can you get a rapid test real quick? Like, I'm literally gonna start carrying around my COVID kit, my COVID rapid test,
and just handing them out.
Yeah, like, you want to hang out? All right,
Here's
so 15 minutes, and then we'll talk. I'm
No, I understand that. It really is crazy. Like, I think 4 people, including you, I knew they got COVID. I'm like, what the hell is going on right now?
And the thing is, I don't go anywhere, guys.
Yeah.
If you know me, I legit don't go anywhere. So I either had to get it from work, I'm assuming, and not necessarily being around someone, or they might, I feel like somebody, maybe or somebody had it, like, that walked into my job, you know, or or even like touching a door and not even just thinking, and maybe not like washing my hands right after, you know what I mean? It had to been like a situation like that. I don't think I initially, I want to say I'm like 70% sure I didn't get it from a coworker.
Okay.
That's what I'm 70,
But what if
60.
you have some kind of shady, I mean, I guess, yeah.
Like 70-60. But I think mine was definitely more of something that either came from just somebody just walking in like a guest or something, or something I came in contact with. So I either touched something that maybe somebody who had COVID touched or something like that. That's how I feel, because it literally, I was not at any sort of place where so many people were around me.
I guess that is like the only place that it could happen. But I'm like trying to think, like, because my roommate got COVID, but I didn't. But if I don't even know how it works, but you know what I mean? Like, if she didn't, like, we were definitely separated, but let's say like other people who are living with someone, their roommate gets COVID and they don't do anything about it. They're like, well, I feel fine. So they just keep going to work.
Oh,
like,
my
could they
gosh.
pass COVID to someone else? Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though you can't get it, you could just.
So they could be asymptomatic and not feel like they got it or anything like that. And yeah.
I guess I feel like that's probably how a lot of it spreads. Because, like, in
a
reality,
lot of
what are
people
you supposed to
asymptomatic,
do?
yeah.
Like, what are you supposed to do?
And
if
a
you
lot
don't have
of-
any symptoms, you're gonna go to work. You need money. Like,
And a lot of young kids are like our age group, are asymptomatic, that they don't have a lot of symptoms. And thank God that I didn't really have like that much of a heart. Like, when people talk about like them getting COVID and all the symptoms that they got and everything that they got, I'm like thankful that I didn't experience any of that. Like the coughing, I think I had it for like a week or so, but it came later. So 4 days I was just like, it was a really bad, I feel like more it was a body ache. Like,
I've heard a lot of
just
people say
never
that.
felt a body ache like that.
That is crazy.
And the worst thing, I got it while on my period.
Oh no! And you have really bad periods
Yes.
too. Holy shit!
But I think I couldn't even differentiate which pain was which.
Okay.
Like, that's how much my body in general was just aching already. So I didn't know which was cramps. Or
Did you
which was-
even leave the bed? Like, would you leave the bed?
No. Only to use the restroom. Disinfect right after.
That is crazy.
And I had to wear a mask every
Yeah.
time I obviously left. So yeah, I just stayed in my room 14 days. 14 days and night. I'm just kidding.
I don't know that one.
That's just random.
Oh, I was like, is this a song? Oh, that sounded good. Okay.
Okay. Oh my god. I'm a star. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
no. I mean, the whole time I didn't have any symptoms, but I'm thinking like, okay, it's gonna come. It's gonna come.
Yeah.
So I was still like wearing a mask and everything. I was leaving my room, but
Yeah.
like I wasn't like going outside of the apartment really. Oh my god, sorry. But yeah, no.
Well, that's understandable because, yeah, like my mom was like outside and stuff like that. And my brother was outside from time to time, like a little bit going downstairs. But I try to limit as much time that I went out my room. Like,
Yeah,
if possible, I would ask them to bring up the thing, like, and leave it outside the door.
that's what we would do.
But it obviously if I needed it, because there was like one of the symptoms, main symptoms that I got was just I felt like I was just always dehydrated. So I would drink like a full huge like liter bottle of water and still feel thirsty. Like it felt like nothing happened.
So
And it was also because like I wasn't eating certain days, like because I just didn't feel like eating, and so like my mouth just it just didn't feel like I had like
so
nutrition.
Crazy how people can have such different like experiences with it. Because my roommate, she didn't say anything about that. Like I think the only thing that happened to her was like she didn't even have a cough. It was just like a fever for maybe like 2-3 days. But she said she would take medicine and she would feel a little bit better. But
yeah, no, I was that's why I was like I chugged like I don't know if you could see I have NyQuil, I had some Dayquil, like literally I was chugging different bottles. And when I have a cold, I can do that and in 2 days I'm good. But the fact that I'm like doing all this stuff and nothing's happening, it just felt like the longest cold ever.
Yeah.
And like again, mostly body aches, but it was 3 days, I feel like 3 days of just body aching, and then came like the cough and not wanting to eat and not want like that feeling. And then when the cough came, that was like for a good 4 days where it was like a hard cough, like I could feel it in my chest. And then afterwards it was just like, you know, like a little light cough. But now I'm fine. Like I'm not coughing at all. Like I've been drinking tea like every day.
You didn't lose your sense of smell or taste?
I wish. I did for like 2 days. Like
I wish.
Yes, I wish, because I could have lost some weight.
Yeah.
But no, for 3 days or so where there was 3 days I didn't eat where I didn't necessarily lose my sense of taste, because I don't know what I felt like I did, but then I felt like I didn't, because the first day definitely I ate soup and I was like, this tastes like water.
That's crazy.
Like I didn't taste anything. It tasted like water. And then this, like the second day, I wanted to eat, but I couldn't. Like I physically, like thinking of food made me throw up. And then, so by the third day, I was hungry, but I didn't want it. Like I didn't feel the need to eat at the same time. So then I had like a fruit bowl, but then some of the fruits just tasted differently. So I don't know if it was because the fruit in general was just like maybe not that great, or I was not tasting properly. Like like melons and stuff, I didn't get a taste from that. But like the strong fruits like pineapple, like I can taste it, but I don't know if it's because it was just such a strong like taste. Like I don't know. I feel like pineapple like is always the same across the board. It's either really sour or just like sweet. Yeah. So you're always gonna get a flavor. But all the other fruits in the bowl, like I didn't really taste it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's crazy how some people like didn't have that stuff for months, like months after it.
Yeah, like a lot of people
can't even imagine.
They don't even taste wise, like they haven't had their sense of taste back or anything. I wish, because honestly, like people, you seen that TikTok? I'm gonna get it on a lighter note, but you seen that TikTok where like she's like, I got COVID, lost my sense of taste and smell, so I'm gonna take a bunch of shots, and like she didn't have any sort of taste to it. Like it was just whatever.
That's dangerous. That's crazy.
I would have loved that. Like, come on, like
I know I would have, but I'm saying
give
like
me a good freaking outcome. But I just want to know like the long term effects of just like even having it or anything like that. But definitely gonna get vaxxed.
Yes, vaxxed hotties.
This pussy is vaxxed in. I'm just kidding.
I have one shot in.
I was trying to make this like what's that City Girls song? This pussy talk English, Spanish, and French. This pussy talk vaccinated, man. Like something like that.
Quarantine something. I don't know. Travis Barker, like he went on a plane for the first time in like 13 years.
Wow, honestly, Courtney is giving some quality like, top tier pussy.
I've seen yes, I've seen so many posts that are like, oh my gosh, if it's not like this, I don't want it. I'm like, you know, people are dramatic on the internet, but I was like, that's so amazing.
That is
and crazy. Bro.
Aaliyah's album.
Oh, I forgot it was happening, and then I was like, "Oh my god, wait, it's happening!"
But they need to put the self-titled album too.
It's coming. They have like a couple. It's dropping at different times.
Oh,
but
okay,
I'm like,
okay. But yes,
I saw at least 2 people tweeting like, oh, "I've never heard this. I'm gonna listen to it and react to it." They're young though.
Okay.
I mean, we literally.
I mean, like the album
what was
really
6 when she died or 4? What?
No, I was a little older than that because she died at least
5. I was 5. 1996.
Wow, I feel like I was just older.
So you were 6. If I was 5, you were 6. Yeah.
I was in like 2nd grade.
Dude, I think I make up memories because like I could.
No, I vividly
remember when she died. It was like what's the show? 106 in Park.
Yeah.
It was the whole day they were playing a bunch of stuff. I remember that.
No, that like legit.
Yeah.
I remember when they premiered her Rock the Boat video and everything like that. Because so the way we didn't have like cable, like growing up, we didn't have cable, but like at one point we had like around that time, like one brief year or so, we had cable. So like it was around that time that I just remember going in my parents' room because that's where the big TV was, and we're watching watching it, and then it premiered, like stuff like that. They were just talking about the whole death. I remember even reading the newspaper when it happened. Not like reading the newspaper or seeing the like actual newspaper and stuff. Insane. But I never even, and even a thing like her album and her songs and stuff like that, I remember having them played or listened to and stuff like that when I was younger and stuff like that, and I'm just like, that album
like
came out
at that time. You would listen to it?
Like in 2000, and I'm just like, that album came out in like a year after I was born. Like the impact of something being that long already, like
to this day. That's
but I'm just saying, like even 5 years after, or 6 years after it came out, for it to still be even relevant and still be a classic then, and even more now. Already, I think it shot up to #1 in 45 minutes or something like that.
I saw something like that.
Crazy, insane. It's insane that they held the music for that long.
I try and understand I don't even know what it's about. It's so confusing. Stuff
like her family, her
like uncle or some crap. I don't know.
We don't have time to get into all that. We don't family feuds and stuff. But
no, I've been listening to it
obsessed.
a lot. I'm like,
and like obviously like songs you didn't really know about, and then listening to it, and I'm just like, wow. Honestly, albums back in the day, variety. Even in art,
because now it's more about like singles. I feel.
And then I remember, I will never forget, somebody that we both know.
Yes.
Said
they didn't know who they were.
Not even that, but that they wouldn't be as impactful as Rihanna. That they weren't impactful as Rihanna.
I thought they said Beyonce.
They said Rihanna and Beyonce. First they said Beyonce, and then they tried to say Rihanna.
That doesn't. I know who you're talking about, and they flipped the script, obviously.
White?
Oh, wait, then I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, well, white passing.
Okay, I was like, yeah, that doesn't, I never say stuff like that, because if you don't listen, then how are you going to know? And it's just
like, do you even remember, like, if you didn't remember back then, like, I'm just like, her impact lives.
To this day.
And then honestly, and even listening to the album, like, so again, I was listening to songs that I never even heard before too, and I'm just like, wow, this is something like Beyonce would do, because like Beyonce's album Lemonade and stuff, she had country, she had like, or even her self-titled album where she had more of like a 70s like sound, and then R&B, and then some like hip hop, like shit like that. I'm like, I feel like that's exactly what
Aaliyah was
like,
doing.
yes. Yeah. And I'm like, she was doing that only one album in.
And how
two albums
she died at like 20 or 21?
Very young, yes.
It's crazy. That's so insane. I can't.
So insane. But and Travis Barker, going on a plane after 10 years or so. Like, it's been 10 years, right?
I think it was 13.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's love, I guess. That's what it is.
Courtney is.
Did
you see that thing of like Courtney looking like Anne-Marie?
Yes, I did.
I can't unsee it now.
She does. I've seen this before. You know how things like go on Twitter a lot, but yeah,
she's giving some star. We talk a lot about J-Lo giving some star quality cooch. Honestly, J-Lo, Kourtney Kardashian.
Yeah, I see it.
Quality cooch.
Exactly.
That's some quality cooch.
Quality cooch.
Who is on our quality cooch this week? Honestly, let's start a tally.
Yeah, we should do that.
Quality cooch tally.
Yep. This week is Kourtney Kardashian.
This week on our quality cooch, it's Kourtney Kardashian. She has won quality cooch of the week.
Exactly.
I'm obsessed. I live for it. I hope my cooch can be that legendary.
Me too. I
you know?
I do too. One day I'll work up to be that good. We hope.
Literally. This hoe will one day have a legendary cooch.
This hoe.
But anyway, guys, wow. This has been a great wrap up, a great comeback. We are back again Thursdays. And we are about to get into our actual double digits next week. So next week's episode will be episode number 10. We should have been past this milestone, but it's okay. It's okay. Hindsight 2020.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. Exactly.
Anyway, guys, don't forget to follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you listen
Instagram, OnlyFans. I'm just kidding.
Hey, they're moving away from sexual activity. Might as well post a little podcast on there. But yeah, so again, subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure you're following us on Instagram to be totally connected. Both of our personal pages will be linked down below. And yes, guys, see you next week.
See you next time.